despite heavy shelling and with guns in their hands. Ukrainian doctors are saving lives. Doctors say the main children's hospital in Ukraine, Ohmedit, has been shelled a number of times.
Between 5 and 6 o'clock, we heard explosions, about 3 explosions not far from the hospital, so all staff and patients could hear them. Windows shattered, and so did the doors. Our neurology office was destroyed. Right now, we can't work there because the ceiling collapsed. But we keep helping people, we keep consulting, we still admit people to hospital, just in other buildings, in other parts of the hospital.
Doctors are pressing on in Mariupol, Sumy, Chernihiv, Kharkiv, and many other cities.
We're holding tight and try to do our job as best we can. When we are in ORs operating and we hear explosions, we try to keep calm and pray. We are working fast and without panic, trying not to think of what's happening outside the operating room. It's amazing to feel the unity and connection we all share.
Since the start of Russia's invasion, the World Health Organization has counted at least 64 attacks on medical institutions in Ukraine. In Mariupol, Russian forces captured an intensive care hospital and took hostages, according to the Media Initiative for Human Rights.
Every single person who works at the hospital knows what they are doing because the shelling has taken place in many cities already, massive shelling. And everyone knows what working at a hospital entails. They know it can easily become a target.
Most medical professionals work grueling hours for days on end. Others live in hospitals.
When the war started, on the first day, I couldn't get to my workplace. And when I did manage to leave the house, it took me 3 hours to get there. So I decided to just leave at the hospital. We have a shelter here and people who can always help.
Thanks to volunteers and private organizations, members of the hospital staff, at least for now, are getting what they need.
Supplies of food and medications into hospitals have been working very well. Both companies and volunteers are making food for hospitals or delivering groceries so that we can make food here.
Much of the humanitarian aid is coming to hospitals from abroad, including from the US and Europe.
These are not just syringes and gloves. There are lots of medications, including, for example, a wound vac. My clinic just sent some to Ukraine. It helps wounds close up faster. I think if it goes on for a few more months, and it seems likely that it will, Ukraine will have a lot of modern medical assistance in all hospitals around the country.
Like many Ukrainians, doctors are closer and resolute.
To be honest, I never thought my colleagues and I could unite like this. We are like a large family, but when you are working side by side for days in a row, you realize these are your people, they will help. We will definitely win. We are waiting for victory every day, and we will do everything in our power to bring the victory closer.
Meanwhile, the World Health Organization warns that Ukraine's health facilities are stretched beyond capacity as new patients keep coming and humanitarian needs grow. Maria Prus, VOA News, Washington.